It's so nice to have you on the show today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing quite fine. And thank you so very much for being here. Like I mentioned earlier, you say I truly appreciate it. And you see, Yvette, oftentimes I love to thank my guest for two things, all right? And I do this so often to the point where it has become an anthem for me. So, firstly, I want to say thank you so very much, Yvette, for investing in yourself. You see, you are on this platform right now, right here, because you invested in yourself. And oftentimes, Yvette, I love to make reference to the amazing mango tree. You see, some months back, I was on a particular road, and just by the roadside, there was this tall, unattractive mango tree. And I use the word unattractive because the mango tree's got no mangoes on it, and the leaves were all dry. So I just walked past it and I went my way. But you see, Yvette, just recently, I was on that same road. And this time around, a lot's changed about the mango tree, you see. The mango tree caught my attention pretty good from a distance. And immediately I got the urge to move so close to it, of which I did, and it wowed me. Because now the mango tree's got a lot of mangoes on it, beautiful green leaves and healthy branches, and not just mangoes now, but ripe mangoes. I was so excited. It was such a special moment for me that day, I tell you. Beautiful moment at that. Here is my point. The fact that you dedicated your time, energy, and resources to becoming the amazing Yvette that you are today, that alone has made it really impossible for me to skip you. And that's why you got the request from me to be on the show because I was attracted to the fruit of all that you're doing, the impact your work is having, how you're offering your solution, your philosophies, your insight. These stuffs are beautiful. And I said to myself, just before I sent you the text, I said, I've got to benefit from those beautiful things Yvette is doing. Not only me now, but even the audience too. And here we are today with the amazing Yvette. So thank you so very much for doing that to yourself, investing in yourself. And secondly, thank you for saying yes to the invite, Yvette. Because if you had said nope, there was nothing Elisha could do about it. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank
it.
you.
Beautiful. So let's get started. You see, I'm quite excited to have you on the show today, Yvette, for two reasons. Firstly, my interest in knowledge seeking. I believe in order for one to transition from a terrible situation to that of a beautiful one, I believe it takes the application of knowledge, quality information. And you see, Yvette, ever since I realized that light in the Hebrew means knowledge and darkness means ignorance, I've been so keen to knowledge seeking because I do not want to remain in the dark. So that's going to make our conversation today very important to me and even to the listeners. The second reason why I'm excited to have the amazing Yvette on the show is for the sake of the listeners. You see, Yvette, we live in an age where information is as abundant as grains of sand. We've got lots of information flying out there. So these folks trust me for quality, eye-opening, and very important information. So for that reason, Yvette, let's get started with your introduction. Talk to us about your personal or professional journey, because right now we're so curious. We want to know how Yvette got here. Then afterwards, I've gotten some beautiful questions for you. Okay, Yvette, over to you.
um, where I'm at today is just a lot that I have done. It stemmed from my childhood. I've always been a giver, and I've always been wanting to give back to people and feed them, clothe them, everything. I used to take things from my mom, hard work earned money, and give it away sometimes. And I end up turning into me bringing into my adulthood a fruits of labor of me having a daycare center. But before me having a daycare center, I worked in childcare, taking care of different kids and stuff. And then I end up bringing it into my home, and I had a youth program for young boys and girls and help them and prepare them for adulthood and educated them on different things when it comes to life and education as well. Um, from me doing that over the years, I have grown into not really doing too much mentoring no more. And I end up transitioning from when I lost my mother and my husband. Um, I was so I start this podcast. Me and my mom was supposed to start it together. So the podcast has became my passion, and it's another form of me giving back to people and giving people authentic advice, authentic stories, and hearing people just speak on their life itself, because a lot of times, some people will bring a perception of your life and think it's that, and they will create something that doesn't exist. So with me having people on my podcast show, it creates their own life, and they're telling their truth of their lives and helping others, motivating them. So me, I'm just a natural giver, and I love doing it. It brings a lot of blessings my way as well. It gives me the ability to try to do things in a godly way all the time.
Beautiful. I love the last part. In a godly way all the time. Not sometimes now, but all the time. I love that. And aside that, you're also creating great impact because I believe one of the ways to transfer or share a message is through storytelling, listening to people's stories. A lot of people who's got this big, massive, high opening breakthrough and all of this, how do I put it now? This breakthrough just by listening to people's stories, and they got inspired and motivated. I tell you, so that's a great one you're doing. The fact that you are a giver and all that you're doing, it's amazing. So I've got just some few questions here. Let us talk about faith now. So what role does faith play in your decision making and leadership style?
Faith plays a huge role, because if without my faith, I wouldn't be doing the things that I do now. Um, I have a lot of my faith is in God. God, I have a strong relationship with Him for me to have faith, for Him to be able to let me do the things that I do. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be able to do what I do for His children, so that I'm able to be successful at what I do. And then the faith also comes in believing in myself as well. You have to have a lot of self awareness and also know who you are as a person within. Sometimes people will let the perception of others create your own identity, or just listen to the chiles of other people surrounding you, when if you already know who you are and what you stand for and your abilities, you should have faith in yourself to be able to achieve and do the things that you need to do. So faith is the reason why I'm where I'm at today. And without it, I wouldn't be who I am today either.
Exactly. That's a beautiful one. So, how did you overcome the biggest challenges in building your multiple businesses? Can you share that with us?
I don't even really think it's like me overcoming it. It's just me, again, just having faith when it comes to it. It's very difficult at times. You get people that treat you like crap. They treat you bad. They lie on you. They steal from you. They mistreat you like terribly. But it also stems from me knowing who I am and staying true to myself, and not let them define who I am, and not let them take away the goodness of who I am, and always continue to bless others. I don't let it stop me from blessing others. So just my overcome is still coming, and it's still keeping me to push forward with everything that I do. Um just back to just having faith, really.
I got that. And that's part of the things that makes you strong, I believe. I got that. So, you mentioned earlier while talking that you also mentor others. So, what lessons have you learned from mentoring others, and how has it impacted your journey? Got it?
Um mentoring, I've learned a lot from mentoring. Um Giving a lot, a lot of times it takes away your respect. Um, People will start to not respect you when you continue to give to them a lot, because when you do that they start to feel entitled and feel like you are obligated to do things for them, and it takes away your value of who you are. So with me learning that from giving so much and letting people to really just begin to take from me instead of actually receiving it in a genuine way. That's like one of the biggest lessons that I learned from me mentoring and giving, like calling myself having a nonprofit organization, because all I did was um create a problem instead of really solving it, in a sense, because everyone isn't raised off of love. So, a lot of people don't even know how to receive love correctly. So, I had to learn that the hard way, because I was given so much love, it became discreditable for them.
Wow. And you see, I can relate so well to that because I also have such experience, I tell you. Once you give folks time to time now, and you give too much now, they start to feel this entitlement, and the moment you stop now, they call you all sort of things. Okay, so there's this part. Can you share a moment in your journey that shaped who you are today as a leader and an entrepreneur?
Um, it was many occasions that shaped me from it. I don't know what it is. It's something about experiencing the death of someone that you are really close to. And I believe the kickoff of it was me losing my grandmother, my mother's mom. And um I I started my mentoring program, and I end up going further when it comes to me having my daycare. It's like it's a spiritual thing, really, of them actually pushing me to achieve the things that I wanted to achieve. And then me losing my mom, it also created me to understand how life can be so short, and how she worked so hard so many years of her life, and she really never got to really enjoy her life. And it created me to not care what anyone say, think, or feel of me. I'm still going to live my life to the fullest. And then after experiencing that, I lost my husband, and just literally 24 hours before us speaking, saying we loved each other, him accomplishing goals, and him getting ready to achieve so much, it showed me how life can be so short, and it could be gone within seconds of you not knowing when your time is coming, when you think everything is all right. So it has taught me and strengthened me in many ways to view life differently from most that haven't experienced the trauma that I experienced of when it comes to life. So I don't let people waste my time on different things, and um I don't be around people that aren't meaningful and call themselves triggering me in different ways. So I just utilize that and just keep going. When you start a business, just make sure you do your research on that business. Make sure it's something that you really want to do. Don't go into a business just for a financial gain first. Go into it because it's something that you love to do and you're passionate for it, because it creates a legacy for you. And if you have that ability to want to do those things when it comes to it, it'll make everything so much easier for you to become successful, because it's a gift that's in you already. So just don't give up and keep going, even when it gets hard with running your business. Still keep going. Don't spend the money on nonsense when you're making money. Put the money right back into your business and continue to grow it, and you will be able to see the fruits and labors later. Hopefully my podcast will be huge in the next few years, and it gives so much life to people because it's called Life Her. I am Life Her, and I love to pour life into people, and I like the people on my show to pour life into the people that's listening. And I just hope to see it on bigger platforms. I hope to be on many stages speaking to other people about my testimony and my journey of being a business owner for 17 years. I just want to continue to give to others that need to be given, and give it to them in the correct way, to not waste their time, and let them be able to see their true self of who they're able and capable to be. I want people to know that it's very important to love yourself. It's very important to remove people from your life that no longer serve you. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to have self-care and take care of yourself. Putting yourself can be hard because we're used to always doing for others, but you will be amazed on how amazing you will feel and how you could bring so much many more years to your life when you put it into your own. And just continue to believe. And I would like everyone to follow me on all major platforms. My name is my podcast name is Life Her Podcast. You can find it on all platforms, all social media. Everything is Life Her Podcast. And if you ever want to tune in, just tune in, and you're able to reach out to me anytime. I'm connected to everything, and I do respond. Thank you. I appreciate you as well.